Hello everyone, this is Teacher Juvie and I will be your guide for today's lesson.
Our topic is about describing the set of integers and identifying real-life situations that make use of it. What is an integer? Integers are all natural numbers known as counting numbers, the negatives, zero, and positives. Integers has no fraction or decimals. So, ang integers ay mga natural numbers kagaya ng mga counting numbers. And kasama rin sa integers ang mga negatives, zero, and positive numbers. At tandaan na ang integer ay walang fraction or hindi siya naka-decimal form. Let's take a look at the number line. So, this is the number line. So, kung napapansin nyo, ang mga number na nasa left side, ito yung mga negative integers. And, ang mga nasa right side naman, ito yung mga number na positive integer o yung ating tinatawag na counting numbers. Then, 0 is neither negative nor positive. Then, ito yung opposites nila, diba? Kaya nga tinawag na opposites yung salungat bako. Ang opposite ng positive 1 is negative 1, or ang opposite naman ng negative 4 is positive 4. So, yun yung ibig sabihin ng opposites. So, based doon sa ating number line, opposites are the same distance from 0, but on different sides of 0. So, same lang yung distance ng mga opposites doon sa 0. So, the additive inverse property of a number that if you add opposites, the sum will be 0. So, kapag pinag-add natin yung opposite numbers, ang magiging sum niya ay laging 0. So, for example, yung negative 4, add natin yung opposite ng negative 4, which is positive 4, so that is equal to 0. So, that is called the additive inverse property. Again, itong negative 5, ang opposite niya is positive 5. So, kapag pinagsama natin to, the sum will always be 0. Let's have some practice exercise. Represent the following situation as positive or negative integer. So, the first situation is a plane climbing to an altitude of 10,000 feet. So, if we are going to represent the situation sa integer, this should be positive 10,000. Bakit siya positive integer? Kasi, ano yung word na nagsasabi na positive yung integer na to? So, ang word na climbing. So, when we say climbing, aakyat ka. So, pataas siya. Diba? So, kaya, positive 10,000. Next naman, taking 1,000 pesos out of the bank. So, paano natin to i-represent sa integer? So, this is negative 1,000. Bakit negative 1,000? Kasi ang sabi, taking out. Kung sinabing taking out, nilabas. Or winidraw yung pera. Kaya negative 1,000. Naman, 200 feet below sea level. So, ang representation na to sa integer ay negative 200. Bakit negative 200? Kasi may word na below. Ang below ay sa ibaba. Ayan, negative. Next is a hiker climbing to an altitude of 6,000 feet. So, same siya nung una nating situation. Ang word na climbing ay pataas, kaya positive 6,000 ang ating representation niya sa integer. So, may word na climbing. Next is spending 5,000 pesos. So, ang representation nito sa integer ay negative 5,000. Bakit negative? Kasi may word na spending. Kung sinabi spending, ginastos. Diba? Okay, so let's answer another activity. Name a positive or negative integer to represent each situation. So, same din siya ng ating ginawang activity kanina. So, we have here different situations and we are going to represent each situation to a positive or negative integer. Okay, so let's start with the first situation. Saving 25 pesos. So, when we say saving, ibig sabihin nadadagdagan yung or nag-iipon ka. So, that means, pag nirepresent natin siya sa integer, that is positive 25. Okay? Next naman is 6 feet below the ground. So, ang word na nag-i-indicate dito na ito ay negative ay yung word na below. Kaya, siya ay negative 6. Okay, so dahil sa word na below, ang below ay nasa ilalim. Next, what is the opposite of negative 6? So, alam natin pag sinabing opposite, ito yung kabaliktaran. So, ang kabaliktaran ng negative 6 ay positive 6. Kaya, so, yung ating hint doon is yung opposite. Next naman, number 4, when a player to a basketball team shot the ball and gained 3 points ahead against their opponent. So, naka-gain daw siya ng 3 points ahead dun sa kanyang kalaban. So, ibig sabihin, that is positive 3 kasi may word na gain. Kung sinabing gain is nadagdagan. Next naman, number 5, weight loss for 50 pounds. So, ibig sabihin, nabawasan yung kanyang timbang ng 50 pounds. So, ibig sabihin, negative 50. So, yung word dito na nagsasabi na ito ay negative, yung word na loss. Okay? Okay, so, para ma-master natin yung pag-name ng positive or negative integer to represent a situation, so, mag-try pa tayo ng another example or other examples. So, we have here 5 situations. And again, mag-name tayo ng positive or negative integer base dito sa mga situation na to. Okay, so first is gain 6% interest from bank deposit. So, ang hint natin dito is yung word na gained. So, pag sinabing gained, dadagdagan. So, that means ang integer niya is positive 6. Next is 3 hours overtime. So, yung 3 hours overtime, pag sinabing overtime is base, sobra-sobra na sa oras yun, di ba? Ibig sabihin, nagdagdag siya ng oras. So, yung word na overtime represents positive 3. Okay? Next, number 3, Aiden is paying an amortization amounting to 22,300 pesos in the bank for his car loan. So, yung ating word na hint dito is yung paying. Kung sinabing paying, nagbayad siya. So, ibig sabihin, nabawasan yung pera niya. So, ang ating integer dito is negative 22,300 dahil yung word na pay. Then, number 4, David climbs up the hill with an altitude of 1,000 feet. So, again, yung word na climbs up. So, ibig sabihin, umakyat siya. So, ang climbing is positive. So, that is positive 1,000. The number 5, the temperature is 10 degrees Celsius below 0. So, below, yung word natin dyan is below. So, that means negative ang kanyang integer. So, negative 10. So, kailangan lang maging familiar kayo sa mga words para ang ginagamit sa mga situation para ma-represent natin siya ng tama kung siya ba ay negative or positive integer. Next, 6 situations. So, we will name again positive or negative integer based dito sa mga situations na to. Okay, so for number 6, 30 kilometers north. So, when we say north, saan bang direction yon? Sa taas, diba ang north? So, that means positive 30 siya. Kapag nirepresent natin siya sa integer. Ang north ay nasa itaas, ang south naman ay nasa ibaba. So, yung south ang negative. Next is, during pandemic, Mr. Escalante gained 40 pounds in his weight. So, again, may word na gained. Ibig sabihin, positive 40 siya, nadagdagan ng 40 pounds ang kanyang weight, kaya positive 40. Next, number 8, going 2 kilometers downstream. So, yung word dito na downstream ay nagre-represent ng negative, kaya negative 2. And number 9, 25 steps uphill. So, uphill, yung ating hint dito, kaya siya ay positive 25 kasi nga uphill, ibig sabihin pataas. Next, number 10, an airplane approaching to the runway descending its altitude by 10 feet per second. So, yung ating hint dito ay yung word na descending. Pag sinabing descending, papalayo. Okay, pag papalayo, that means negative siya. Kaya negative 10 ang integer ng situation number 10. Okay, so ngayon naman, we will arrange the following integers from least to greatest. Okay, so we have these numbers or these integers, i-arrange natin siya mula sa pinakamaliit hanggang sa pinakamalaki. So, tatandaan nyo sa number line, kung na-imagine nyo yung number line, kapag ang number doon sa negative integers, diba, habang lumalaki yung kanyang number, lumiliit yung kanyang value. Hindi siya kagaya sa positive integer na habang lumalaki yung number, lumalaki yung value. Okay? So, let's try this first number, 5, 3, 7, 0, negative 2, negative 1, negative 7. So, kung i-arrange natin siya from least to greatest, mauuna ang negative 7. So, ibig sabihin, habang lumalayo yung number o yung negative integer sa 0, lumiliit yung kanyang value. Kaya siya yung pinaka-maliit dito sa set of numbers or set of integers. So, negative 7 followed by negative 2, negative 1, 0, 3, 5, and 7. Then, next naman, yung number 2, negative 3, 0, 1, 12, negative 5, 2, and 8. So, i-arrange natin siya from least to greatest. Ang pinakamaliit dito ay negative 5, then negative 3, then 0, 1, 2, 8, and 12. Next, number 3, negative 7, 8, 6, negative 4, negative 1, 0, negative 6. So, ang pinakamaliit dito is negative 7, then followed by negative 6, negative 4, negative 1, 0, 6, and 8. The number 4, 2, 0, negative 1, negative 4, 4, 5, negative 5. So, i-arrange natin siya from least to greatest. Mauuna ang negative 5, followed by negative 4, then negative 1, then 0, 2, 4, and 5. And lastly, 4, 3, negative 1, 0, negative 4, negative 6, and 10. So, ang pinakamaliit dito is negative 6, followed by negative 4, then negative 1, 0, 3, 4, at ang pinakamalaki or greatest ay negative 10. So, ganun tayo mag-arrange ng integers. Okay, so let's have another activity wherein we will identify the following expression if it is an integer or not integer. So, based doon sa definition natin ng ating integer, ang integer ay mga natural numbers such as counting numbers, 0, positive, and negative numbers. Hindi kasama or hindi natin mako-consider na integers ang mga fractions and decimal numbers. So, yun lang yun. Okay, so we have the first expression, negative 2 plus 3. So, ito ay integers, diba? Kasi negative 2 and positive 3. The next, we have 245 thousandths. So, this is a decimal number. Therefore, this is not an integer. The number 3, 0, 0 is an integer. Number 4, we have 1 and 56 thousandths, which is a decimal number. So, this is not an integer. And number 5, negative 3, negative 2, and negative 1. So, these are negative numbers. So, this is integers, or these are integers. Okay, next, number 6, we have 1/2 plus 3/4. So, these are fractions. Therefore, these are not integers. Number 7, again, another negative fraction. So, we have negative 5/6. This is also fraction, so this is not an integer. Number 8, negative 6 plus 3. So these are integers. Number 9, we have negative 0 and negative 325 thousandths. So this is a decimal number. This is still not integer. And number 10, again another decimal number, 2 and 333 thousandths. So this is not an integer. So ganun lang yung pag-identify kung ang expression ba ay integer or not integer.
Thanks for watching this video. Hit like if you learned from this video and don't forget to subscribe on my channel. Thank you so much.